Welcome back to TheCandidCamper. This is TheCandidCamper trailer reactions. We got Marianne the Girly Nerd, and we got Tones over here somewhere to our right, my right, to your left maybe. And we're going to do Monsters, Inc. This was a big one for me growing up. This movie came out in 2001. It had a huge box office. It did $579.7 million
What was the
off of a
budget?
$115 million budget. You have some really big names in here. You got Billy Crystal, John Goodman, Steve Buscemi, and Jennifer Tilly. Just an all-star cast. These voices are so iconic to this movie. Just like some of the other Pixar movies, they're just really iconic. No one else can play these people. And I know Tones and I talked about that before. Like, if you were to say, who is Mike, who is Sully,
Yeah,
this is who they are. No one else can do that. What do you guys think? What's your take on Monsters, Inc.?
it's my favorite Pixar movie. I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a great concept for a animated film, for sure. It's one of the most iconic Pixar movies, in my opinion. I put this probably at the top of every Pixar movie. It's now it's a little hard to differentiate a Disney and Pixar movie. It is kind of similar.
Yeah.
But there's no way you're messing up a Pixar movie like Monsters Inc. and thinking it's from a different company, because it was just that much of a staple. But yeah, a great movie. I wish they made more. I wish they made more movies about Monsters Inc. I know they came out with University.
And they have a show now. It's on the second season.
Yeah, but I mean, what other shows did they come out with, or movies did they come out with about this? I feel like they could have gone
nothing. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like they could have gone way more. So it is unfortunate that this is pretty much all we've got as far as movies. So I don't remember watching the trailer, so I am excited to see if it holds up, because it's an older movie for sure, but it's still I would watch this movie today and still fall in love with it.
Yeah, I want to say, like, I know for a fact this is my favorite Pixar movie. This is one of the first movies I've shown my kids as far as like Disney goes and Pixar branding, just because it's that good, and it teaches the kids not to be scared. And if you are scared, that there's always good in being scared, I guess, the way they would say it, the way they teach it out. And then I have not showed them Monsters University, because I feel like that one they don't understand. Like, if you're a kid, you don't understand what that kind of school is, or like a university is. So
yeah, it's just different.
Yeah, but I think that's why I liked it, because I understand it. And it was more not adult friendly, but I think it teeter-tottered kind of in the middle of that.
Sure.
But the show they came out with, if you guys haven't watched the show, you got to go back and watch it. It's so funny, and they're on season 2, and the main character is just great. Mike and Sully are still in it, playing their parts.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're the bosses now. I'm just going to spoil a little bit. But
same voice actors?
Same voice actors, to my knowledge, yeah.
Good. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yep. Cool. Let's watch this trailer. Like I said, I've never seen it. It's always one of those where it's Pixar and you kind of just like, oh, hey, did you hear about that new movie that's coming out? No, what's it about? Oh, it's about some monsters and this and that. That's what brought me into it, for sure.
Yeah. Cool.
All right, let's get a move on, people. We are on in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, people, Eastern Seaboard coming online.
The creators of Toy Story.
Good morning, fellas.
Hey, what's shaking, Bacon?
Did you lose weight or a limb?
Take you into the world behind your closet door.
Roz, you're looking fabulous today. Is that a new haircut? New makeup. You've had a lift. You've had a tuck. You've had something.
We always were afraid monsters were there,
Scary feet, scary feet, scary feet. Oh, the kid's awake.
waiting to scare us.
Twins and a bunk bed.
But what we didn't know is that we scare them.
What happened?
The kid almost touched me.
Great
You
concept.
can't touch a child. It's toxic. If a kid ever got through one of our doors, the results would be catastrophic.
Suck it.
Ah!
Walt Disney Pictures presents
killing machine.
A Pixar Animation Studios film.
No!
There's a kid here, a human kid. Or deny the presence of a human child. Let's keep it. I always wanted a pet. That you kill me. What are you doing?
Monsters Incorporated.
It's a musical. Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me. So help me. So help me. And cut.
I mean, come on, man.
Cute.
Yeah.
That might have been the best trailer to an animated movie I've ever seen.
It was really good.
That was a
How
good
do I
one.
tell- take us off.
amazing. Yeah,
us off,
that was amazing, dude. You see how funny it is. You see that what they are. They go, they scare people. You've seen that her coming to their side, and everyone's scared of them. So it's like it's a great fucking concept to a movie. And I probably shouldn't cuss on the animated movie, but it was that good. But yeah, it's the best part about to me what made this movie so good was the voice acting. The voice acting could have not been any more perfect than what we got with these two. And yeah, 10 out of 10, bro. 10 out of 10 trailer. Like I said, it's probably one of my favorite movies as far as animated movies, but for sure one of the best trailers I've ever seen from an animated film.
Wow. Love it. So that would hold up,
Oh, by far.
and it would brought you in the theaters.
It would have brought me back a couple times.
Awesome. Yeah, Marianne, go for it.
Yeah, it definitely holds up. I must have seen the trailer before, but I just don't remember it. Very, very cute. I would go see that movie because you're right. The voice acting is perfect. No one else sounds like Billy Crystal. He's got the most distinctive voice, so he's perfect. And John Goodman has the appropriate amount of like warmth to his voice.
Yep.
And I love, like I said on that our live show, I love things with like cute little kids. So
Yep.
And she's so cute, and it's hilarious that they're terrified of her.
Exactly. Huge monsters terrified
it's
of a child.
such a clever concept, and they laid it out all really well without like spoiling it, and had all the funny laughs. I love the part at the beginning where it's like an homage to the Right Stuff with the slow motion walk.
Yeah.
That's funny. That's funny.
Yeah.
So that would have brought you in?
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yeah,
It did back in the day. So, and it's still my favorite Pixar movie. So completely.
Awesome. I love it. I agree with both of you. I think that was a killer trailer. It was so good. Very well done. The only thing that I'm now knowing, like, if I was to say that I've seen the movie, which I know that's not the kind of segment, but I just want to say it, we didn't get any of the antagonists in there. We didn't get to see that side. It was just mostly focused on what they do. It's a good side. They're scared of us, scared of them. And then
He was in one part of it, right? Just one. I think he was in one
just
scene.
really quick, but you didn't know he was like trying to. I don't want to spoil the movie if you haven't seen it.
Well, maybe that's why, because it's a twist.
It is a huge twist. Yeah, that makes sense then. Besides that, what a great trailer. Such a classic. That is such a rewatchable movie.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody that's in it's just funny. All the characters have their own little funny quirkiness to them. With the eyeball falls out and drops on the floor. That's just funny. And there's a lot of that throughout the whole movie. And it's so much that Mike ends up having his own like laugh floor, Like that's how funny this stuff is. So yeah, definitely holds up for me. It brought me in the theaters then. It would now. And I'm very excited. If you haven't seen the show, I really highly recommend going to see it. There's 2 seasons. It's on Disney Plus. And if you have not seen this movie, please go check it out and let us know what you think down in the comments below. Also, subscribe and like on this video, and same thing over at Tones if you actually want to tell us where they can find you.
Yeah, guys, find me at Tones_TV on all platforms. Follow the podcast, Bad Thoughts Podcast with Candid and I, and follow my YouTube channel, Bad Thoughts Studio, where we do trailer reactions to movies and TV shows. We do breakdowns of episodes and stuff like that. So Bad Thoughts Studios on YouTube.
Yeah, Marianne, if you want to let them know where they can find you.
You could find me on Twitter, not X, at The Girly Nerd, and Instagram at The Girly Nerd Blog.
Perfect. Thank you. And once again, out there for the people, it's Randall. Just throwing it out there because you didn't say his name. So yes, it's Randall. I know who Randall is. And I do want a little tidbit on that. Randall is probably one of my favorite villains in the Disney or the Pixar world because he's still very, very human, and it's mostly he's like based off of feelings, and at the same time, he in a workplace setting, he was not wrong for what he was trying to do. He was competitive. He wanted to be number one, and then he was also like, dude, these guys aren't doing the right thing. So so little tip to Randall for actually being a good employee, even though he gets like kind of shit on a little bit. But y'all can find me the Candy Camper here on my show, on my channel here. You can find me the Candy Camper over on Tones TV's show, which is Bad Thoughts Studio. You can find us together on Bad Thoughts Podcast. And you can go and write me if you want, DM me over on Candy Camper with an extra R on IG. This was a good one. I appreciate everybody out there. If you want to see us do more, just let me know in the comments below. Have a good night.